Tomatoes are deadly food. Imagine that the tomatoes we eat almost every day, found in countless dishes, were once believed to be poisonous, even deadly. And that wasn't just a rumor. It was a real belief in Europe during the 18th century. Let's dig into the strange story behind this. Tomatoes originated in South America and were known to the people there for centuries. When European explorers brought them back, they realized tomatoes belonged to a plant family called the nightshades. This family includes several toxic plants, and that's where things get interesting. For example, belladonna deadly nightshade contains atropine, which causes dilated pupils, hallucinations, and can be lethal in high doses. Datura, known for causing severe hallucinations and confusion, it was even used in magical rituals. Mandrake, a legendary plant in Europe, believed to have mystical powers, but it can also cause seizures and delirium. All of them contain toxic alkaloids that affect the nervous system. So, when Europeans found out tomatoes were in the same family, they got scared, understandably. And then, people started dying after eating tomatoes. That sealed its reputation as a killer fruit. But the truth, there was a strange mystery behind it. Let me explain. Back then, the wealthy class in Europe used plates made of a fancy metal called pewter. Pewter looks elegant, but it contains a high amount of lead. Tomatoes are naturally acidic, so when they touched the lead in the plates, a chemical reaction occurred. And the tomatoes absorbed the lead. That means the food became poisoned with lead. And the people who died didn't die from the tomato, but from lead poisoning caused by their plates. Of course, people didn't know this at the time. So tomatoes got the blame, and were even nicknamed the devil's apple. For nearly 200 years, people were terrified of tomatoes. They saw them as evil, dangerous, and deadly. But eventually, some strange patterns were noticed. People realized the ones dying were mostly rich folks, not the poor farmers. Even though both groups ate tomatoes. That led to a big question. Was it really the tomato? Or something else? No single person is credited with solving the mystery. But as science advanced, researchers discovered that the lead from pewter plates reacted with the acidity of tomatoes and created a perfect recipe for lead poisoning. Poor people, on the other hand, used wooden or clay bowls, which didn't react with tomatoes. And that's why they didn't get sick. Eventually, the truth came out. Tomatoes weren't the villain. The plates were. And from that point on, the tomato was welcomed back into the kitchen. Not as a threat, but as a favorite ingredient all over the world. Honestly, I first learned this story while researching for this video. What about you? Did you already know this, or did you just find out? Tell us in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe. You might discover something surprising in the next video.